Mag 44 right there with the acoustic rendition of Over You featuring Kiki and Sammy Master also on guitars. I'll ask who the other gentleman is on the other side when we get into it. But he is joining me right now on the show. Multi-award winning record producer, sound engineer, rapper, singer, now transformed singer because Manjin and praise team Marimo. Mag 44, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey bro, what's good? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
It's so good to see you.
It's good to host you.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're hosting you this year.
This year.
How does it feel since the last time we hosted you?
Man, I mean, it feels good. I've seen it's plenty of growth in you, bro. Like,
thank you.
You're doing an amazing job with it, and just watching you is a pure joy. Pure joy, like
pun intended.
Yeah, no, very good.
Oh gosh, this is about to be good. But I want us to dive into it this way. We haven't hosted you in like 2 years, and since then we've seen you transition, do so many great things, working with people like Sampa the Great, other international acts. You worked with Show Baraka and many other big names around in the industry. How can you describe the past like 2 years since we last hosted you on the show, especially for your growth and your persona as an artist?
I mean, it's been an incredible 2-3 years. I would say about 2 to 3 years. I mean, you know, last year, of course, I finally won the best music producer award at Christian Voice, the Christian Voice Award. So, you know, that was another good thing. And of course, you know, all the achievements with Sampa the Great. And you know, I've done a couple of albums in between, you know, Pompey's album, Able. Yeah. Abel's, which is not out yet. But
Abel's album hasn't been out for 3 years.
But I'm telling you, but finally, I think now it's going to become, it should be coming out. But yeah, you know, Pompey's album, Tim's album. Yeah, and you know, last year I was working with a bunch of artists, obviously Chile Chevalier, Damiano, along Super Rhymer, just so many artists.
Super Rhymer is back.
Super Rhymer is back, yes.
Finally.
So he's been recording stuff, so we're just trying to obviously decide what music should come out. Yeah, so it was a great year, you know, work-wise. I had a lot of things to do. And, you know, of course, 100% committed to my church, Global Heart. And 100% committed to my family, man. I mean, I have a daughter now who's just pure joy. That's pure joy. Yeah,
he's serious. Yeah, my jokes.
I love it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no. It's amazing. So. Yeah, so it's my family, you know, that's also, you know, we've been, you know, the older you get, the more you want to spend time with family. So obviously my wife, my siblings, and just all the people who make up family, you know, we spend a lot of time together, and it's been very profound. Yeah.
Speaking of your church, we did do some digging. And in our digging, we discovered that you are now officially in the praise team.
Yeah. One day. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, I'm still working towards it, because obviously there's a few challenges. One, I'm not the best singer. Two, you know, I have to go through a proper registration process like everybody else. So I've been going to church for a long time, but I've recently only become like full-time member at church. A shout out to my pastor, who's also a great friend, Pastor Liam. So, you know, we've been having that friendship, but at the same time, just even the members of church, you know, like, they've been such a huge blessing to me. So, so when I can, I do. I was, you know, availing myself to help in church, but I'm officially going to join the choir. Hopefully, they will allow me. Officially, they gave me a chance. They gave me a chance.
That one Sunday.
That one Sunday, they said, okay, let's see what happens. And, you know, it wasn't a complete disaster.
Did they tell you, Edgar, don't call us, we'll call you?
Not in those words, but, you know, but anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I will continue to serve in the choir and in the sound and all that different stuff.
Do you want to give us like a short demo?
No, that's not. No. We have to be well prepared. The auto-tune needs to be ready, you know, and all that different stuff. But otherwise, no.
Okay, so nyimbo ya Ephraim.
Please, let's not do that. You know, not everyone's like you, bro. You can present and sing at
Pastor
the same
Gift.
That's even worse.
Okay, which song are we looking for here?
Let's see. You see, the problem is those people you've mentioned, Balembako high. Those keys are too high for
okay,
for a gentleman like.
Shinalien.
No, I don't know why you want me to sing. I'm not going to sing. Singing here, not that.
We've discovered that you're in the praise team, man.
No. Look, the thing is, Kulaba idea needs supporting vocal. So if you sing, I can back you up. Yes. So you sing, and then
No, we'll catch you sleeping one day. I'm not going to sing.
I know you can sing. So it's anyways.
Yes,
we'll
but I'm not going to catch you sleeping. I'm going to catch you sleeping one day. It'll be one day.
Wait.
Let's dive right into Over You.
Yeah,
I love the song. I told you earlier on in the background that I have played it an unholy amount of times. There was one evening I played the song on repeat consistently.
Jeez.
And now I know almost all the lyrics in the song. And I've never been through a really bad breakup. So whatsoever you put on that song, whatsoever you did on that song, there's definitely an anointing on that song. But tell us about that and working with Kiki.
Yeah. I mean, it's a song I've been working on for a long time. What happened was, you know, obviously when I did my first album, my second album, sorry, which was Brave Only. Yeah, so it was predominantly Zamrock, and that was in 2015. But I felt like people didn't receive it well at the time, so I kind of gave up on the whole Zamrock sound. Yeah. So then, you know, some years later, like, you know, and obviously, you know, there's a situation I went through which we can touch on, but obviously a lot of people already know. So during that time, I felt like, you know, I was writing this song, and it just, you know, was going the direction of, like, you know, the Skalindula Zamrock sound. And, you know, because for me, I've grown up in a family where we've gone through many hard times, right? And what we normally do is we try to have fun with those hard times. Like, we're like, okay, fine, look, all we have is Carpenter. And, you know, we're going to make with Sashila that Carpenter sandwich.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Make that Carpenter work. Yeah. So, you know, we would do all kinds of... so that was us. So I kind of wanted to, as much as I'm doing a breakup song, I wanted it to be fun. You know what I mean? I didn't want it to be like slow and, you know, like, oh, I'm dying, you know, doing some Usher type. So I thought Kalindula is very fun, and Zamrock, you know, speaking even in the accent I was using, I wasn't trying to make it too polished. You know, I was just like speaking English the way a normal Zambian would. So I just wanted to have fun with it. So it was, and it was. I mean, I wrote the first half of it back in 2019.
Oh.
Yeah. So the first verse, second verse, the chorus, the whole song, wrote that in 2019. Then, but I kind of felt like I didn't want to release it as is, because I believe that Jesus always has to be an answer in whatever is going on. So
yeah,
I packed it. Then during that time, you know, did Sampa's album, did obviously all these other albums. Then I just felt like, you know, I think it's time for me to, because I also knew that releasing the song would mean I have to release the story, and, you know,
from the podcast.
Yes. So so I waited for this time, which I feel God saw as the right time, and so when we recorded the song, I did the third verse finally, because now at least I'm coming from a place of understanding what the situation is. And yeah, that's how we did it.
And working with Kiki, how was that?
Kiki, I've worked with Kiki for a long time. She did her EP with me back in 2016. Yeah, so she's an amazing person. She's very chilled, very down to earth. She's Greek in of origin, but she's very Zambian. She speaks local languages. She does a lot of covers. She'll do a Mampi cover, do all these different artists' covers. And yeah, so I've known her for that long, yeah. So I just felt like she would
suit to be on the song.
Exactly.
Which worked.
Which
by the way.
very well. Yeah, thank you.
But doubling back to your response, I remember having a full-on conversation with somebody in the office about a couple weeks back, should be like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And I said, this song sounds like it's a part 2 to I Found Love. Like a continuation to I Found Love, because I've listened to all your songs.
I see.
And Brave Only is one of my favorite albums. I think I love it more than I love the first one, Jijue album, 2012. I love Brave Only music, the album. But then I listened and I said, this is quite similar to I Found Love.
It is actually, you are right.
Yeah.
You are right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess I was still, even though I had the hard time with selling Zamrock to my people, I think I was still attached to it, so, and that's why the sound pretty much was still the same. And of course, what even encouraged it more is now when Sampa came and said, I want to do Zamrock. I'm like, bro, like, I was feeling a bit iffy about it because I was like, yo, I don't know how people, I mean, they didn't take my album well, so I don't know how they'll take
her album.
Yes. But, I mean, it worked because, I mean, she had ideas on how, we could do it, add, 808s and all these different sounds, and it just worked out really well.
I love Sampa's album, As Above, So Below. But the song that I love and I put on repeat many times, the one that you and Solomon played on, Tilibobo. Especially the live.
The live version.
The live was so good.
Yeah. No, that was a fun experience. Yeah, that was interesting. I've never recorded a song like that where like it's live and it was just fun because the thing is when you've got. There are rappers who, when they are rapping, I don't want to be in the song. Yeah. And Sampa's one of them. There's Sampa, there's guys like Chef, Tim especially. When I hear Tim's, I wasn't on his last album because I was like, bro,
I'm not gonna.
I don't wanna die. You know what I mean? Like, I wanna live. So I don't wanna. Yeah. So there's been many instances where I'm supposed to do songs with them, and I'm just like, no, thank you.
All right.
So so it was
About a week ago, I did write an article about you on my socials because I write articles.
Man. Yeah.
And
how did I not
one
see that?
thing, no, I'll share it with you.
Please share it with me.
It's a pitch.
Oh no! Please.
I'll share it with you. And one thing that I noted in my article is how that you've made these tremendous contributions to Zambian music, but to some extent, it looks like you're not being appreciated for the work that you're putting out. And I did have a brief conversation with a friend of mine when I put out the official flyer yesterday saying next up Mag 44, and she came in my DM screaming, saying, I love Mag 44, I love Mag 44. Her name is Rumbidzai. She said she's your biggest fan, and I just wanted us to take a listen to this voice note that she sent in to me, stating how she loves your music and how your music has shifted her life and how at a particular point she wanted to become a producer. And what she does now majorly is because of you. So we'll just take a quick listen to Rumbidzai, and on the other side we continue with the conversation. This is the voice note. Let's take a look.
Man.
You are annoying, but please do tell him. I know almost all his songs. Like this man almost made me become a producer. I wanted to become a producer, music producer, because of Mr. Mando. This is how much I love Mr. Mando. He's one of the greatest producers that we have in Zambia. This man deserves a Grammy, and I hate the fact that he's so underrated here because he's done so much for the industry. Yeah. Like Mag 44 is the backbone of the Zambian music industry. You should tell him I say that. You should tell him I said that. I don't know correcting, Abba. Not for my correction. I think in fact, George, just make for me a video. George, I will appreciate you so much. Like I'm going to vote for you. And you, George.
Well, she wants to vote for me to become president.
Are you serious?
If I do the video with you. So
man.
before you respond to this voice note, I want you to look at the camera and just make a video for Rumbidzai.
Rumbidzai.
Yeah.
Rumbidzai. Rumbidzai, thank you so much for your love and support. And hey, may God bless you. Like, God loves you more than any human being ever would. And everything that you need to get done on this earth, like God will give you the tools that you need. He will give you the strength that you need, because this world has got all kinds of things going on, but God has the answers for you. Jesus has the answers for you. So keep leaning on Him, keep depending on Him. Don't depend too much onto your own understanding. Trust Him fully, and all things will work out for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, Rumbidzai, there's your video.
Yes,
I fulfilled. Now you can vote for me or send me money.
So funny.
Yeah, but
man.
what do you make now of what she said in the voice note?
Man, I think that God has brought me to a place where, He's brought me to a place where I feel I don't even know if content is the word. It's more like I am happy with where God wants to place me, right? I'm not trying to, and everyone knows this. Well, before I was a Christian, when I used to present.
And beatbox.
Yes. Jesus, let's not talk about.
Can you still beatbox?
I think I can. Yeah.
We'll do that towards the end of the show.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from back then, I was always trying to be the popular one. I just wanted to be famous, and I wanted to be recognized and all that different stuff. And God then told me that no, it's not about that. You know what I mean? Like it's great, to be seen and people knowing that you are the one who did this and that. But at the end of the day, like, what's more important, God knowing who you are or human beings, And, human beings are great, but I mean, God, God sees me, you know what I mean? And I think like that's important for people to know. And that's why people are doing all these crazy things. They want to be seen, right? But I think if people knew that there's a God who sees them, they wouldn't want it as bad. For sure I want to win a Grammy. For sure I want to do these different things. But if to me, if I don't have them, I still have everything. To me now, those things would be, all these things added on to me. It would be like, oh, okay, great. Wow, thank you. Like, thank you for those things. Thank you for those things. I'll tell you what, man, like, I work hard, I do, but to be where I am now, I did nothing. You know what I mean? I didn't, there's a lot of, I always laugh with my business partner. We don't advertise our studio and say, oh, look, we're
Radio Cafe.
We're Radio Cafe, we put it on the tracks. We don't, of course, there are some songs that say straight out the cafe, and it's really out of the goodness of the artist, but we don't have like a logo, that's ours. But every month we pay rent for the studio. We've, built our own houses. We've done that stuff. And it's just God constantly providing. You know what I mean? It's to me, it's just like, man, I can't start saying that, no, for me to be where I am. God just brought us, even just for an example, even Sampa the Great. It's not like I found her somewhere and we said, she just
from
nothing. You know what I mean? It just happened, And I've seen so many people. When I calculate now, I'm like, oh, I've worked with 5 people who've won Grammys. Like, how did that happen? I didn't. It was not by my calculation, So So for me, it's just I'm happy with where I am. and God knows my heart. He knows where I want to be and what I want to do with those platforms. But at the end of the day, I'm so grateful for people who love and appreciate what I do, and they want to see me to get out of the underrated space. And I would love to see that day as well. But if it doesn't happen, I still have everything. Yeah, I still have everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is there a song in your library of work that you worked on for somebody that you feel you should have kept to yourself?
Oh man, that is so funny.
We have to ask it.
I'm telling you. Let me see. I don't think so, eh? Actually, I think everything that I've produced, because you see, do you know why? Most of the productions, right? So I don't ever make beats. It's very few times, right, where I'll make a beat and, in fact, so every time I make a beat, I always make sure that there's a full purpose for it. There are a lot of songs where some of my songs where I even feel like this shouldn't have been my song. I think someone else should have
jumped on it. Yeah.
Should have done it, because they would have done it better. They've got a better singing voice or a rapping voice or whatever, and you know what I mean. So in fact, I feel like there are songs that shouldn't have been mine that would have been a better fit for someone else. Yeah, but yeah, I think. And you see, because a lot of the times I work with the artist. So as much as I'm the producer, which is why if you hear some of my productions, not a lot of them sound too alike, right? Because when I'm producing for Pompey and I'm producing for Abel and I'm producing for Esther, like they are... You know what I mean? And it's because they bring their characteristic, their style, they bring their ideas to the production. So most of the times, I'm actually co-producing with the artists. So yeah, so if you hear even some past productions, they don't sound anything like what I've done with the other guys, right? So I can't really feel like, oh, what we've done together, I think this should be mine. I don't know, I just don't.
Speaking of that, one of my team members on the other side just spoke into my ear, asking about Tiger Woods, saying it feels like it's much more yours than it is for any other artist on the song.
Right,
because you worked with Pompey on that one.
Yes. I mean, Tiger Woods was, I remember I was at my sister's wedding, my young sister, when she was getting married to Kobe. You know Kobe, the artist, yeah. So, I don't know, they were playing some song, and then I remember, because Pompey was at the wedding as well, so I started, doing the chorus in his ear. I'm sure he was wondering, what is going on? I was just like a bonfire. It's like, to the wedding. So, yeah, I mean, it was definitely my idea. And I think I really wanted to make it work, because I felt like at the time, it was kind of matching with the sound that was popping at the time, so it made sense. Yeah.
All right, amazing. Now, Mr. Mando, let's just dwell on that a little bit before we wind up. It was a personal project for you that gave us much more insight into Mag44, into who Mag44 is.
Yes.
As an artist. Yeah. How personal do you feel that project was as compared to the others that you put out before then?
I think what Mr. Mando was, right, was me coming to a place where I'm trying to be myself as much as possible. I didn't fully do it because I still didn't want to reveal a lot about myself, because there was still a lot of... So I was speaking a lot in code, like I would say some things that only, myself or a few people would understand. But yes, but a lot of myself was coming out, even in Truth Tuesday, I was admitting to the song Truth Tuesday, which features B-Flow. Yeah, I was admitting there, like sometimes when, you call me, I'm just, looking at the call and I'm not answering.
And I'll text you.
I'm like, right now I'd rather dance to the ringtone. So, I would admit to small things like that, which I think for me are character flaws, which I looked at as small, but they can be very big in the grand scheme of things. So, so I was being personal, but not too personal, because I was trying to keep some stuff. I didn't want to reveal exactly what's going on, but it definitely was personal.
A song that deserves a music video there that you have done it as for so long is Toloma.
Actually, we were shooting something for Toloma last week. So we should be getting something.
Should I go deeper?
No. It's okay. Let's just leave it there.
I prophesy. Now, Mag,
man, yeah.
you're scoring for big movies as well, series and so on and so forth. Working with people like Kenny Rock, Tikula, Sky Girls, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
How has that experience shaped your outlook on film? And maybe will we see you in the near future? Is there a possibility of you actually acting in one of the videos or one of the movies or series that you're scoring for?
Acting, I don't know. I don't know if I would be good. I think I would love to act. Shout out to Francia, who's in the music video for Upville. We were talking about, making like a movie about that's a particular story. So we hope it happens. If people want to give us money for it, we will take it.
You just have to include the money.
Yes, it costs money, unfortunately. So yeah.
Before I let you go, let's get into some rapid fire questions. I love these because that's how I close up the show.
Oh, snap! Cool.
Number one, collabo with Kanye or Kirk Franklin?
Well, it has to be Kirk Franklin. Kanye is too unholy. Kanye has issues. Will he even show up at the session?
There you won't. You send the voice.
I did it. You send the voice note.
Beats or lyrics? What comes first?
Beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
One song of yours that you'd want to be played in heaven?
Uzani Uzavichani.
Every day is a party.
Every day is a party, bro.
Okay. A song you secretly love, but you wouldn't want to admit on social media?
Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
That song actually inspired me to do the Brave Only album.
You're joking.
I'm telling you.
Oh no.
I'm telling you.
You're a Swiftie?
No, I'm not a Swiftie like that. But, now she's gone, whatever. I think she's a bit dark now. But what I liked about that song in particular is because she grabbed this whole, like an oldies kind of vibe and modernized it, and they did it very well. So that sort of made me feel like, you know what, why don't we bring the old sound, like Zamrock and, Kalindula, and try and modernize that. So, so it was, I liked that happened. And it was a clean song, it was just like fun, white girl doing what she's doing, so it was cool.
Okay, before we close off, Mag, the final thing we said you're going to have to do is beatbox. 2008 Mag 44 was beatboxing. That was fire. We want to see if 2008 Mag is in 2025 Mag.
If I but are you going to rap or something? Because I can't just be beatboxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the verse from Vichani.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Munga mafizi titima chilinga Munga tamenyaka baby chimalila Munga Nelson Mandela chimadiva Indie life yama believer Funsa vakalijo vatiziva Chili munga zeskolo chedi chimazimia Hey, munga mapomo timadimba Sindini na katindi bati ineni mawina
Oh man, I would have shook your hand, but my hand is covered in saliva.
Listen, man, for that verse, it's just like $500.
A wire to your Airtel money. To your mobile money.
Your socials, Mag. If people would like to collaborate, to just stalk you a little bit, how can they find you and check out your music as well?
So I'm on Facebook as Mag44. So just one G. I know people like putting two Gs. So it's MAG44. And then on Instagram, the name is Mag44. TikTok, same. And what's that other thing? X, same. That's so many of these platforms. So on X, So TikTok, we're trying to learn that thing. So it's basically starting from the ground up. And then of course YouTube, Mag44 as well. You can subscribe. A lot of content is coming out on there. You can Of course, there's the podcast. You can binge on that. Right now, we are 7 episodes in, so you can watch all the episodes there. And we should be bringing you more content. In fact, tomorrow we've got an episode where I'm talking to a lawyer and a reverend about, the process of divorce and things like that. So, you might want to watch that tomorrow. It comes on. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Mike, for the phone. Thank you for being such a huge inspiration in the Zambian music industry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Here is Mike 44's brand new track, Over You. I'm not over this song, but I'm certainly over a couple of things in my life. Here's Over You featuring